All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic crossword for Monday, October 21st, set by Vulcan. Nice to have him every second Monday. All right, one across. Occasionally working for another paper. I think it's going to mean occasionally, excuse me. And working can be on. Another paper could be the Times. No, at times. Yeah, I suppose if you're at the Times, you're working for another paper and occasionally is at times. All right, a millimeter round are rounds. Well, we have the A, which must be the A at the beginning of the clue. Millimeter double M, and round is an O, and ammo could be rounds. Second, good mark. Could it be a triple definition? Or just a double? Our charade good can be G, but we have a T, so I think it would have to be something for second and then ending in a G, and it means a mark. Don't see that. A long-running battle. Well, it just occurred to me that long running might be in a marathon. And there was, of course, the Battle of Marathon that gives marathons their name. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it could be a double definition to something long running, but I like marathon. All right, small crop creates contempt. Well, we have the S for small. Oh, yeah, if the crop is corn, you get scorn. All right, let's go back to the acrosses. Like a racket, excitable perhaps, highly so. Ooh, oh, a racket is strung, and I think if you're highly strung, you're excitable. A little loose maybe, but I think it's good. I think it works. All right, wounded tiger. All right, is that going to be an anagram of tiger? Receives A, so maybe we add an A in there. For a medical assessment, oh, well, that would be triage. All right. In fury, omit. To organize, consistency. So I think it's going to be an anagram of in fury, omit, gives us 10 letters. And for consistency, I think it's going to be uniformity. There we go. Intellect can be a depressing affair. Well, I think of Hercule Poirot and his little gray matter. So if something is depressing, it might be gray. An affair could be matter, and a way of referring to brain power. Let's see. Leave stranded, eating a bit of club biscuit. Ooh, I do like a club biscuit. I think they're highly underrated. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. That was their jingle. But I'm thinking leave stranded is maroon. And if it eats A plus a bit of club is a C, then that maroon becomes a macaroon, which is also delicious. I'm getting very peckish. I wonder if this could be tick. A second, give me a second, give me a tick. And on your exercise book, the teacher might put a tick for all the ones that are correct. All right, look pleased, comprehending one, figure of speech. All right, so if you look pleased, you might smile. And comprehending is a funny word play, but I'm thinking it's more like apprehending or taking within it an eye for one then you get a simile. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? There we go. All right, substitute at the altar has nowhere to sit. Well, we have so many letters here. I think it's pretty obvious, but this is very clever. Substitute is a stand-in. At the altar might be the groom, a stand-in groom, and nowhere to sit, standing room. I'm guessing that has been used before, but new to me. All right, we may feel in our bones they are trying to do us good. I'm thinking it's something like chiropodist. Yeah, I think it's going to be chiropodists. Oh no, hold on. Chiropractors. No, they're all too long. This is only 10 letters. Um, yeah, I'm not sure about that. All right, how about place of feline repose? I think this is just a mat from the well-known phrase, the cat sat on the mat. I think that's it. All right. Swan feather. Hmm. A swan can be a cob. Is that one B or two? And then there's cobwebs. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Outline design for hotel suite. Hotel suite is 10 letters. I'm wondering if design is telling us to anagram that, and it's going to give us an outline. I think it is a silhouette. Nice. Stop arguing and put bag down. I think it's something like drop the put bag down. Don't quite get that. All right, let's go back to the downs. Given a small part, finishing after 7. Oh my goodness. I wonder if finishing after 7 could be 8th. But how is that given a small part? Let me put it in and see. Oh my goodness, I had a problem last week, didn't I, typing in 8 or I overwrote something. My goodness, 8th. And it's hard for me to say too, to spell and to say. Um Given a small part. I mean, it's famously the word height. I think we've seen before where the H has to move, the first H moves to the end. Yeah, I'm not very confident about that. All right, how about police commissioner is a snake? Oh, I was just trying to think of long snake names and I thought of Copperhead. And I suppose if you're the head of the coppers, you're the police commissioner. Cheeky. Oh, it's osteopaths. Yes. I think they are more. Well, I was going to give an opinion on osteopaths versus chiropractors, but I'll leave that be. Ah, pen, I think. Since, yeah, I suppose they're thinking of a quill. I think that's how that is working, but we'll check 15 squared at the end. All right. Now our stop arguing begins with an R. No. How about bear as before, getting jam. No. A page, well, we have an A at the beginning, and page can be P. Might be that P is making muttered comments. No, I don't think it is a P. I think it's a sides would be muttered comments. And I think a page could be a side, pages, and then side apostrophe S. Again, I'm not very confident about that. Pots, grouse, and pheasant say a futile occupation. Well, wild goose chase. What else is a futile occupation? A something game. I think it's a mugs game because yeah, pots I think must be mugs. I suppose they could be. And grouse and pheasant, for example, are game birds. All right. We'll do one more down. Sharp bend, one at each corner of the lab. Oh, well, we had dog leg last week, where it was a sharp bend, and for some reason, I was just hung up on zigzag, and I did not think of dog leg, but of course, at each corner of the Labrador. All right. I still want to get this put bag down. Something over. Oh, rest one's case, I think. Yes. So I was thinking of stop arguing more in a dramatic sense of bringing an argument to a close. But I think it's just if you are making an argument and then you stop, you've finished, you rest one's case. All right. Liable to consumption. I bleed badly. Well, I think it's an anagram of I bleed, and if something, is edible, it is liable to be consumed. Stagecraft at the Savoy. I'm wondering if it could be an anagram of the Savoy, although there's nothing to tell us other than maybe we have to lift and separate stagecraft. Maybe it's a stage. Could that be like a stage coach? And then we have to craft at. Well, that would be a bit awkward, but the Savoy, don't see it. In pouring rain, I think that would be a deluge. Get off toboggan. Yes, I think it's playfully saying to get off a luge, you might deluge yourself. I like it. Here is our bear as before getting jam. Oh, stand still. Yeah, so I think if you bear something, you stand it, you put up with it. As before is still. And then putting the two together, things come to a standstill when they're in a jam. All right, check one mischievous cousin of ours. Can check be CH? Yeah, I think it can. And a mischievous A mischievous might be imp, and I suppose a chimp is a cousin of ours, evolutionarily speaking. All right. Programmer, some here, gets the last bit of work. Oh. I think I've heard the word programmer referred to films that are sort of like B movies that are put on in a program at a theater, but maybe not the greatest. But it could also, oh, of course, a coder, I suppose, of some kind. Ah, yes. It's one, we haven't had one of these for a while, a homophone with the English way of dropping an R. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, it's like coder sounds for some people like coda, the last bit of a musical work. All right, festival taking place in cafeteria. Well, surely that's a hidden clue for a fate or fate worse than death. All right, a foreboding one is not yet wise. I think I'm a little confused by, I suppose, the grammatical sense. I think presage, I don't think I've ever said the word before, is a verb. Is it a noun as well? But I think something can presage something, give you warning that something is coming, and not yet wise, presage. Let me just look up presage, see how to pronounce it too. Well, I'm hearing presage and presage, so either one of those. But yes, indeed, it can be a noun as an omen of what is to come. So that's all fine. Oh my goodness, this one has gone pretty well, apart from now, stagecraft at the Savoy. All right, it's not an anagram with that I. I'm fairly confident in that. Um, so is it then a reference to the Savoy restaurant? I think there was a Savoy theatre. I know there was a Savoy cinema in Limerick. Um, stagecraft. Savoy truffle. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the word Savoy originally meant. I think I'm going to pause and look that up just for interest. All right, well, Savoy comes from the region of around the Alps, Western Alps, Switzerland, Italy, ancient kingdom. But I did have to resort to wordplays.com for this one, so I nearly made it through without having to look at it. But Pinafore, and of course that is HMS Pinafore, so it's on the stage and it was a ship or a craft, and at the was it D'Oyly Cart Opera, I suppose, at the Savoy Theatre. All right, very tricky, that last one. Let's go ahead and check all. Everything else looks to be okay. All right, let's head over to 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Manehi. Nice puzzle, really like 12 across. Oh, that was the standing room. Yeah, I think there were just a couple I didn't get. Pen. Yeah, it was a feather or a quill. All right, and then on the, oh yeah, Pinafore, Savoy Theatre, ship or craft on the stage. Yeah. And then on the downs, 16 down. Yeah, a side of paper is a page. So, yeah, nothing really too tricky until I got to Pinafore. Oh, yeah, what did they think about 17 across? Cryptic definition. Yeah, so I think Ever Puzzled is right. The cat sat on the mat. Sue said the same thing. I think a lot of people, oh yeah, we had dog leg last week, which definitely helped me. All right, well, that was a nice, straightforward one to start the week. I'm very happy for that. Thank you as always for watching and have a wonderful day.